Traveling places, I ain't seen you in ages, but I hope you'll come back to me. My mind's running wild with you far away. I still think of you 100 times a day.
So Marley and I met when I was 16 and she was 14. So about 6 years ago.
I think it was September of 2016.
We met in AJ's driveway, thanks to some mutual connections through Maddie Leishman.
Instantly, there was this feeling of familiarity. It was just a warm feeling that I so distinctly remember.
I'll never forget the first time I saw Marley. There was this strong sense of familiarity.
Felt so much love and appreciation for him. It was something I've never felt before.
I remember telling myself, probably jokingly, that I think I met my wife.
I still think of you too, if only you knew. When I'm feeling a bit down and I wanna pull through, I look over your photograph and I think how much I miss you. I miss you.
You know, I move away, he moves away, but we still have crushes on each other, and we were always in contact for the next 3 years.
Never really saw each other in person.
The years keep going. He's on his mission in Thailand.
Throughout my whole mission, we wrote back and forth, and she was the girl I would tell my companions about on those late night talks, you know, staring at the ceiling.
For 3 years, we never stopped talking. I just remember those Sunday nights I would lay in my bed and I would just think, oh, like, I miss him. I haven't even been around him, like, face to face very much, but I miss him so bad, and I knew something else was bound to happen.
While on my mission, COVID developed. My mission got shut down and I had to come home a little bit earlier.
Peter comes home from his mission and I immediately text one of his friends.
Shortly after that, I gained up the courage to call her. It was so nice to hear her voice.
Finally, my dream was coming true. It was just a little bit more obtainable.
I was being patient. I wasn't trying to rush anything because I needed to make sure I did it right.
I'm in California with my family and Peter is in Utah. And he texts me and says, hey Marley, I'm coming to Laguna Beach with some of my friends and I ordered a new laptop. Is it okay if I get it shipped to your house?
So after putting that together, some excitement started to build as I thought there might be a chance for me to finally see Marley after our 4-year hiatus from when we first met and would first hang out.
On the first flight back to your side, I don't care how long it takes, I know you'll be worth the wait. On the first flight back to your side.
So he and Cole Barton came for a weekend and hung out with me and my friend Mia. We went to LA, we went to new restaurants, we did everything.
That same night we actually drove up to this lookout point in San Clemente. They had mentioned there was a really pretty swing and it overlooked the ocean. So we go up there and it's a beautiful sunset lookout, but the swing was gone and the swing was cut down. We were kind of bummed. We're like, okay, whatever. A couple days went on and then I kind of had a thought go off in my head. I was like, oh, the swing's gone, that'd be kind of fun if I did something with that. I really realized how much Marley meant to me, and I wanted to do something special for her, and I mean, that's the whole reason I came out to California. My main goal for the trip was to tell Marley how I felt and really make an impression on her and make sure that she knew that I was serious about her. And so, kind of on a whim, I told Cole, like, hey, we need to go to Home Depot. I got an idea, we gotta go. And we kind of just told Mia, like, hey, we gotta go. We didn't really explain anything and told Cole, all right, we're gonna rebuild the swing that was cut down. And that's what I'm gonna do to kind of show Marley my love for her.
He said, hey Marley, like I have something to show you. We're driving in his car and we're going up this weird way and I'm like, oh, I think I know where we're going.
I had this awesome music playing and I remember putting in the location in my maps and kind of getting a little nervous because I didn't really know my way around. I was so nervous. She probably feel like my hand's shaking.
Takes me by the hand and takes me to this beautiful swing. He and his friend Cole and Mia had been up like until 4 a.m. I think that night building this swing for me. It was so special. We ended up writing Marley's swing on it, and it's dated August 3rd, and we're getting married August 4th, which is so exciting.
Kind of playing the scene in my head, I was like, holy crap, I'm gonna have to kiss her now. Like my heart was just beating so fast. This is the girl of my dreams. Like everything is just too perfect.
So at the swing, you know, we tell each other that we've always really liked each other and that we've actually always loved each other. And it was just like a relief.
I walk up the hill and give Marley a huge hug and then went in for the kiss. She probably claims that she kissed me first, but
I would argue that I kissed him. I leaned in and kissed him, but he built me the beautiful swing, and it really doesn't matter.
I think because of the work I put in for the swing, I think I deserve the right of the title of being the person who kissed first. And so I'll never forget that moment and just feeling so happy that everything has worked out so well to this point.
And he said, I want you to come on a real date with me once you get back to Utah.
Back when we were young teenagers, I had asked her on a date, but her mom didn't let her go. And so I asked her out on a date and I said, hey, when you get back to Utah, I want to take you on a real date and there's nothing your mom can do about this one.
Coming down here, Peter finally got to take me to the jazz game that was supposed to be our first date, you know, 3-4 years prior.
'Cause when you love me, love me, love me. 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 I know I'll be on top of the world, man. On top of the world. It's so
That was our first date. It was one that I'll never forget, and I love coming to the jazz games now and just reminiscing of when Marley and I were just in the early stages of our love, just being down here on the court having fun. And this place will always be special in my heart and in Marley's as well.
Is it time for you to go now? On your flight to Tokyo. Take my note, I'll put it in your suitcase. It's what I wrote for when you're missing home.
I really have loved Marley since the day I met her. And I truly believe that I've loved Marley before I even knew her. We've always felt like we've known each other, and there's been this deeper connection that we both share together. And we both believe that that connection started long before our life here.
I know 100% that no matter where we lived, no matter what happened in our life, that we still would be here right now filming this video, getting married.
That feeling of just, it feels like heaven whenever I'm with Marley, and it's because that's where we met.
Peter, I love you so much, and you are the best adventure partner. You are my favorite co-pilot. It's just so amazing to have someone right by my side all the time that is so supportive and loving, and I am just so blessed to have someone in my life like that. I know that we are soulmates. I know that we are made for each other, and I know that we can live for the rest of eternity with each other. I love you.
And I know that this boy from Connecticut who came to this earth 2 years before you did was going to find his way to you. And I knew that you would find your way to me. I love you, Marley. I'm so glad we're getting married. And I'm just so excited for our life that we will share, or that we've shared and that we'll continue to share. I love you, and you're my everything.